Today, let's nourish ourselves by feeding our soul with our favorite creative process. Good day, beautiful soul. Matt here. Welcome to another session on Intention Inspired. Taking 10 minutes out of our day to live with more intention. Today is day 2 of our 30 days of creative autumn journaling journey created by the wonderful Marva Midkiff over in the art room. And today we are figuring out how we can honor our creative practice that feeds our soul all the more by getting clear on what kind of tools we want. We're going to get a little more intentional on our space, internal and external space for our creative process. Any experience can be a chance to practice our creativity and an opportunity to embrace all aspects of our being. You do not have to be productively creative to be a creator. Creativity is our life force energy. It's the embodiment of all that we are. We only need the courage and curiosity to find out what that means for us individually. So as we move into autumn, appreciating what we have learned from the seeds we have tended, gathering the bounty that our intentions have sown throughout the year, and honoring this bounty with ritual and gratitude, and allowing ourselves to feel the cyclical rhythms of this harvest season. Our busy summer has come to an end, and with autumn, we prepare for the winter by establishing our daily routines and preparing our winter spaces, both internally and externally, and by doing so, we feed our souls. Feel free to repeat today's affirmation after me. I look within to unearth information of new experience. One of the magically creative things that we can do to feed our soul is to experiment, is to play with a bunch of different experiences that might interest us. And autumn invites us into this experimentation. So if you have your journal handy, you can make a list of 5 things that you would love to do today that would feed your soul. And then you can even follow that up with a few more things that you think might feed your soul. Be bold, be brave, be wild. It may not be possible, of course, to do all of these things this week, but use your imagination. And just doing this process, we can find ways to experience the feeling place of the experience and have a mini experience. So for instance, maybe one of the items on your list is to sing to a large audience. And you may have no idea how to pull that off, but you might be able to find karaoke in your area or sing while you're waiting for the bus. So use your tools of imagination and curiosity and begin to feed your soul. Looking to autumn now as we pull inspiration from nature, we are inspired to reflect on our summer. So join me and sit quietly for a moment and let's ground ourselves into this moment. Breathing slowly in and out. Bringing in stillness on the inhale. Releasing mind activity on the exhale. And we'll just continue this calm breathing to feel more and more present and here. From this present point of power, let's scan the past 3 months or so. No judgment, no attachment, no critic, just observing. What were your primary feeling places? Exhaustion, love, excitement, peace, adventure. Take a moment to write some of these things down if you'd like, and then bring yourself back to the stillness. Now, observe what activities were attached to these feeling places. What people were attached to these feeling places. Remember, no judgment, no attachment, just let the observations flow by. Do you notice any patterns of behavior? Your own patterns of behavior that are attached to these feeling places? Once again, bringing yourself back, bringing in stillness on the inhale, releasing attachment on the exhale. And when you feel ready, let us spend a few minutes writing about the feeling places and our observations. There's a theme today as we identify what feeds our soul. For some of us, a lot of our soul feeding is done indoors, especially as the weather turns. So it is important that we claim a spot, a location, no matter how small, that we can call our own. A place where we can have privacy if needed, so we can leave tools and items available to return to. A space that fuels our imagination and our muse can feel comfortable. A place where we can have mementos of love around us. An altar, a yoga mat, a bowl of stones. If you already have such a space, today is the day for organizing, decorating, and fine-tuning. If a space is an issue for you, you can make yourself a to-go box or bag or cart or whatever it is. This to-go receptacle can house the tools you need for your indoor activities, and you can move it to whatever space is available. Choosing and decorating a space for your journeys and explorations sends a message to yourself that you and your journey are important. If you have no open space at all, your journal can be your space. Each blank page is a room all to itself. A journal and all the tools required to create our creative journal take up pretty little space. This could just be a journal with pens, pencils, scissors, magazines, stamp pads, stencils, glue, whatever it is that excites you to create and play. All of these can fit into a small carrying receptacle. And now let's just take a moment of gratitude to honor our creative space by sitting in silence for a moment before we create and letting this be our opening ritual each day as we show up for ourselves for creative exploration. What are you grateful for in this moment? All of the activities we played with today feed us And they also fuel our excitement about the endless possible dreams that may be available and appealing. We only need to provide the willingness and the courage to show up for ourselves and explore. So thank you for doing that with me today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we explore the intention of abundance within our creative process. If you'd like to share your observations as we journey into autumn and all the things that feed your soul, feel free to join us in the Art Room activity feed. There is a link in the description. You'll be able to find that and join the community conversation. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peace, love, and nurture.